Hi, I'm Ferris J, and today's video is about emotional flooding, when you get really overwhelmed with emotion. And I'm making it in response to a video I made a while ago about using EFT tapping to help stray pets. A lot of people gave me feedback that when they thought about the pets, they got really emotional. And one of them wanted me to make an EFT tapping video to help with that. I'm going to do something slightly different instead, because when we get flooded and emotional, it's like we associate into those really strong emotions of powerlessness or helplessness or hopelessness or fear that we think those animals are going through, and it can be a really intense response. And that's why a few people got in touch with me saying, oh, I had this response. And I'm known for EFT tapping, and it's usually my go-to, but in this situation, it's not going to be. I'm not going to make a general video saying, yes, you do this tapping, because often when we tap, we tune into the situation. And when you tune into that situation, you get flooded with the emotions. So I don't actually want you to do that this time. I'm going to do something different instead. And if I was working on that one-to-one with a client in EFT, I would find a way such as tearless trauma or sneaking up on the problem to do this in a gentle way. We don't want you to be flooded. It's really harsh on your nervous system. It's re-traumatizing. We want to go gently into the problem, not going into the worst thing ever. I will give you a tip. And I use this often with clients, you can do this easily for yourself as well. If you're tuning into something and it is becoming overwhelming emotionally, one thing you can do is notice what is it. Usually people might see an image or a little movie playing, and if it's that, push that image or movie away. I use this a lot if people get flooded when I'm working with them, to push that movie 6 feet away, 12 feet away. I have asked people to push images out to Greenland or somewhere really far away to give you that space that you're not feeling completely in that emotion, because that's really important to not be associated with that emotion before you then start working safely with it. So that's one tip I want to give you. Instead of tapping, if you notice you're getting really flooded, you might be watching the news or reading something or a horrific story, and it can almost feel like it's happening to you. Just remove yourself from it and ground yourself before you then work in it. So if you'd wanted to tap for the stray animals and you find all the emotion building, step back first, rebalance your nervous system. It's likely it's triggering something within you. One person who wrote to me said, it reminded me of a time where I saw a fox running for its life. And she felt all those feelings again. And that's what happens. Those emotions can live with us. So we can deal with them with tapping. But first off, we want to get you re-regulated and go in gently. And that's something I really recommend working with a practitioner. It might be that if you're quite a sensitive person, I'm quite a sensitive person, so I get this, that you can be quite easily triggered or flooded. And in that case, it's looking at ways to build your resilience. It doesn't mean that you don't care about things. It means that things don't throw you off center every time you read about something or hear about something. And again, that little technique of pushing the image away, which is from NLP, is really good to just give that space between you and the thing that is triggering you. So that's what I'm going to recommend today. If you get flooded, that you can repeatedly do that, but look at deeper practices to really ground and build your emotional resilience too. And that's something I do in one-to-one work. It's something I might look at in future videos. If you're interested in learning more about that, leave a comment below and let me know. Thank you so much for watching. Give it a like if you like, share, subscribe, so you can see future videos. Thanks so much. Bye for now.